So there's this guy called Dan who I worked with in my first year in Cambridge, and he was right on the fringes of church and right on the fringes of kind of Christianity, and he didn't really know where his faith was. And he came along to one of our Wednesday evening groups called Sports Value, and it was kind of using sport to communicate the gospel and talk about Jesus and stuff. And Dan really enjoyed it. I really built up a great relationship with him, and that kind of developed him as a young person and as a leader. And he stepped up into a junior leadership role in the Sports Value group, and now he's really involved in his church and really involved in kind of what's going on in church. And kind of through that relationship and through the things that we did with him, he's really now stepped up into leadership and stepped up into his faith and the role that he has at church. Well, YFC1 for me is all about hearing God's heart about what he wants to do with my life, and it's been an amazing opportunity to just hear what God wants to do and see how God develops me through the different places that I've been and the different skills and tasks that I've been given to do and achieve. I've had so many opportunities within YFC1 to do some amazing things and talk to some amazing people. I mean, endless stories of how God has really used me at youth events and being able to speak at lots of different youth events, going into assemblies and schools and doing loads of lessons, being involved in church and helping lead cell groups, and just being able to chat to young people, I think, has been the most amazing thing for me. YFC1 has just released me to work with some amazing guys and girls and just learn how they work and see how God really wants to change them. And God's really used me to speak into their lives, and that's been really cool to see and be a part of. As I leave YFC and take my next step kind of into the big wide world, I'm going to be taking so many life skills with me. I mean, just staying in a host home, you learn so many things like washing and cooking and just the basic kind of things that you need as a human being. But the most important thing that I've kind of learned and grown in is my confidence and the ability to talk and chat to people. That's kind of what I'm going to be using as a move out into the world and take that next step.